Today, we are going to talk about the king, LeBron James. LeBron James is arguably one of the greatest basketball players to have existed. As a basketball fan, you have probably heard of the nickname LeBronto, given to Toronto by NBA fans. But do you know how Toronto earned this nickname? Also, there are certain teams that the king has an absurd number of wins against. What are these teams? Keep watching to find out. First off, some achievements LeBron James was the youngest to reach. Firstly, LeBron was the youngest to reach 1,000 up until 31,000 regular season points. LeBron broke a lot of age-based records after entering the NBA as the most anticipated high school player in history. The Cleveland Cavaliers improved their record from 17 wins and 65 losses the previous season to 35 wins and 47 losses and a 9th-place finish in the Eastern Conference standings. He is the only teenager in the history of the NBA to end a season with averages of 20-plus points, 5-plus rebounds, and 5-plus assists. He broke the record for the youngest player to score 1,000 career points. As the youngest player to accomplish those totals, he has since surpassed every single milestone of 1,000 points up to 31,000. Secondly, he is the youngest player to be awarded the All-NBA honors. James proved in his debut game of the 2003-2004 season that he was an all-star caliber player right away by scoring 25 points. He made significant strides in every area during his second season, increasing his scoring average from 20.9 to 27.2, rebounding average from 5.5 to 7.2, and assist average from 5.9 to 7.2. In addition, his shooting percentage significantly increased from 41.7% in his first season to 47.2%. During that same season, he also had a career-high steal rate of 2.2 per game. The season ended with the team missing the playoffs, but LeBron James's brilliance was recognized as he played in his first All-Star game and was selected to the All-NBA second team that same season. Thirdly, he was the youngest player to acquire a triple-double in the playoffs. During the 2005-2006 season, the Cleveland Cavaliers made the playoffs for the first time with LeBron James on the team. They finished the regular season with a 50-win and 32-loss record and qualified as the East's 4th seed. LeBron had his first opportunity in his career to experience a playoff game firsthand as they played the Washington Wizards in the opening round. He finished with a triple-double of 32 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists as the Cavaliers defeated the Wizards at home, the scores being 97-86. He achieved a triple-double in a playoff game at the young age of 21 years and 113 days, making him the sole player to do so in their very first game. Which NBA teams does LeBron James have the most regular wins against? Throughout the bulk of his NBA career, LeBron James ruled the Eastern Conference. For 15 of his 18 years in the NBA, he rotated between the Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Given that he played against Eastern Conference clubs more often than his Western Conference opponents, LeBron James has the most victories against them. He has won 28 games against the New Orleans Pelicans, which is the most wins he has ever had against a West team. LeBron James is now an LA Lakers member and has led them to a title in 3 seasons after a strong run in the Eastern Conference. The Lakers have assembled a team that can contend for the championship. Thus, the 2021-2022 season will be entertaining. If successful, LeBron will make NBA history once more by leading the Lakers to their 18th championship, the most of any team in league history. Having said that, let's examine the top 5 teams who have suffered the most defeats at the hands of LeBron James. In 5th place, we have the New York Knicks with 39 losses to LeBron James. LeBron James has been impossible for the New York Knicks to contain. They have lost 39 times in 55 games versus the 17-time All-Star. The fact that the Knicks have allowed the fewest rebounds to the top LA Lakers player is something the team should be proud of. LeBron James has one of the lowest field goal percentages against the Knicks, despite them losing 39 games against him. The 4-time NBA champion has 1,460 points, 389 rebounds, and 395 assists to his name. In 4th place, we have the Toronto Raptors. They have lost 41 times to LeBron James. After LeBron James completely destroyed the Raptors in the playoffs, Toronto was called LeBronto. After multiple encounters in the Eastern Conference, he now has a strong 12-2 run against them in the playoffs. Our attention is on the regular season, where LeBron James has also racked up 41 victories over the Raptors in 56 matches. Of all the teams in the top 5, King James's 3-point shooting percentage versus the Raptors is the lowest. He has accumulated 1,511 points, 400 rebounds, and 433 assists against the Raptors. The top 3 most defeated teams by LeBron James in regular seasons. In third place, we have the Atlanta Hawks. They have lost 42 times to LeBron James. Some may point the finger at the Atlanta Hawks because it was against them that LeBron James injured his ankle during the 2021-2022 NBA season. After that, he missed more than 20 games during the regular season and struggled against the Phoenix Suns in the first round of the playoffs. Of all NBA teams, LeBron James has racked up the most steals, 103, and rebounds, 472, against the Atlanta Hawks. His total in the 5 major stat categories is 1,603 points, 427 assists, 472 rebounds, 103 steals, and 43 blocks. In the second place, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. They have lost to LeBron James 42 times. LeBron James and Anthony Davis have stated that the 2019-2020 MVP and Defensive Player of the Year omissions did not hurt them, but we can't help but wonder whether that served as inspiration throughout the regular season of the previous campaign. Even though the series was tied 1-1, the LA Lakers dominated the first game, and the result of the second game might have been different if LeBron and Davis had been present. Whatever the case, LeBron James has frequently defeated the Milwaukee Bucks. James has played 39 minutes a game on average over 59 games, winning 42 of them. LeBron James is unquestionably a force on offense, and the Bucks have had a particularly difficult time stopping him. LeBron had 34 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds in their previous matchup. In total, he scored 1,696 points and contributed 439 rebounds, 87 steals, 418 assists, and 40 blocks. The most defeated team by LeBron James is the Charlotte Hornets. They have lost 46 times to him. Following their 7-59 record in the 2011-2012 season, the Charlotte Hornets continue to be the NBA's worst-performing team. Having won 46 of their 52 encounters, LeBron James has also had his share of victories over the Hornets. Of all the teams on the top 5 list, LeBron James has played in the fewest games versus the Hornets, but he has shot the most efficiently 53.7% of the time. At this moment, he has 1,456 points, 393 assists, 405 rebounds, 75 steals, and 50 blocks to his name. Prior to getting hurt in the following game against the Hawks, on March 18, 2021, he defeated the Hornets with 37 points. Looking back at how LeBron James's dominance of the Toronto Raptors altered the name of the city for the supporters. LeBron James's most dominant NBA run came at the expense of the Toronto Raptors. Because of James's continued domination over the club, the NBA community decided to rename an entire city. Upon rejoining the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James was adamant about winning titles in his hometown. He did, however, have to repeatedly go past the Raptors, which he did so beautifully. LeBron James has likely dominated every NBA team at some point, but over the years, his record versus the Toronto Raptors has been especially outstanding. The term LeBronto was consequently created. LeBron James defeated the Raptors by 31 points in 3 quarters in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference second round of the 2018 NBA playoffs, earning Toronto the nickname LeBronto. We'll be back at LeBronto for the 4th quarter after this, ESPN's Mark Jones said as the 3rd quarter came to a close, ushering the home crowd into the break. Fans jumped on the concept right away. Starting that instant, the hashtag was added to every tweet about the Cavaliers. He had 43 points, 14 assists, and 8 rebounds at the game's conclusion. In 3 straight playoff series, LeBron James owns a stellar 12-2 record versus the Raptors. Even though they struggled to defeat the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals, the Cavaliers dominated the Eastern Conference. In 2016, after coming back from a 2-0 deficit in the Eastern Conference Finals, the Toronto Raptors defeated LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers for the last time. In front of Raptors supporters at home and pop singer Drake, the Cavaliers finished off the game in Game 6. From the first tip in 2017, LeBron James showed blatant disrespect. He was on the verge of rewarding himself with a drink of beer after nearly running over the beer woman because he made everything seem so simple. In the series, Bron had an average of 36 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 5.3 assists. As LeBron James put the nail in the Toronto Raptors' coffin in 2018, things started to go south. He successfully accomplished a three-peat against the Raptors, which compelled ESPN's announcer to rename the city after him. The Cavaliers defeated the Raptors in the second round with ease, despite having just finished a difficult 7-game series against the Indiana Pacers in the first round. The top-seeded Raptors were made to appear like complete amateurs by LeBron James and the Cavaliers. LeBron James was unstoppable, and the series finished in a sweep. Despite his struggles in Game 1, his teammates came through and effectively utilized the 11 assists he generated. In the series, he had an average of 11.1 assists, 8.3 rebounds, and 34 points. The Raptors' front office underwent adjustments as a result of LeBron James's domination, which also led to a name change for the team. Kawhi Leonard was acquired in exchange for DeMar DeRozan, and its head coach, Dwayne Casey, who won NBA Coach of the Year the previous year, was also parted with. We have come to the end of this video. Were you aware that certain teams had been beaten an absurd number of times by LeBron James? Also, were you aware of the origin of the LeBronto nickname? Let us know through the comment section. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.